So yes, I confirm that we have been praying for the last 6 days and will continue to the 21st day. Yes, it's a biblical thing to call upon God. Why so many days? Because this is a serious time in our history as a country. Um, those who we hoped would free us from the colonial style rule of divide and rule and, make us all fight one another are causing us to fight again. Impunity is at an all-time high level, and corruption, we call it corruption, but it's really stealing, you know, and double talk. You have a situation where you have airlines carrying people without social distancing, but you go and oppress the matatu owners and say, carry 60%. I mean, honestly, this is unfair. It is totally unfair. The ordinary mwananchi is suffering, while those with everything are really having it. Tell me, how is it that you can sit in an aircraft for 13 hours, without social distancing? You're pretty close to each other. And then sit in a matatu and, mnapangana huko, because who is fooling who? Let everything be done fairly for everybody. You can't tell us, it's so dangerous to pack students together, and then you pack them all together, and then you tell people, if you want to social distance, do it for yourself. Honestly, that is Magoha who was saying that. So really, they're double standards. And corruption, the stealing in this country, the impunity is just too much. And God in heaven is hearing. He says he has shown you what is right to do. That's to love justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Micah 6:8. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people, Proverbs 14 says. And so we are seeking God and asking him to give us a radical and surgical transformation of this country. And God has never disappointed his people. So we ask you to join us. Pray in the morning, pray in the afternoon, pray in the evening. Even if you've never prayed as a citizen of Kenya, if you know something is wrong, please go ahead and call upon the Lord. If you can gather in churches, do so. And pastors, please don't be quiet. Call for a solemn assembly. Let us pray. Most of you have 21 days of prayer at the beginning of the year. Let's do it. Tell you what, God is going to surprise this country because of people who have realized that human beings can be so callous and can do the abominable to fellow human beings. We were colonized by the British, but now we are colonized by our own people, mistreating us big time. I mean, I was thinking about a farmer selling milk at 19 shillings a liter. And then you go to the store and it is, you buy that same liter at 110 or 120 shillings. Honestly, who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Time has come for us to join hands and say, Lord in heaven, have mercy, turn this around. If people don't want to change, God can change their hearts. And he will. And he has started. What needs to be scattered will be scattered. What needs to be moved out of the way will be moved out of the way. We will not continue the way we have been all this time. There's no way you can have somebody, go all the way to being charged at the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. The case is investigated and then you are found culpable. Then you just pay some money and it's done. I can just go on in my office like nothing happened. Honestly, what happened to our conscience? What happened to our conscience? Something will have to give. And we are asking, Lord in heaven, have mercy on us. The people won't turn. They won't listen. They even, despise prayers like this. Move on our behalf and show yourself strong so that it will be known that there is a God in heaven. It will be done. And God is doing it, and I'm excited at the fact that we can turn this country over to God to help us.